All right, folks. Again, I'd like to welcome you aboard Paradiso. We're here today to celebrate Bert's life. I'm hoping he's looking down on us and not only seeing everybody here, but just absolutely enjoying the day, the weather, the sea. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous out here today. One of the things, we're obviously here to perform a burial at sea for Bert. You know, the burial at sea is one of the oldest known human customs. Just about every culture has developed a burial at sea service, and it is a way to honor the fallen. And today we're here to honor Bert. The other thing about the burial at sea is that I think it's one of the few times you actually get to experience the circle of life, if you will. You know, some believe that we evolved from the ocean, and today we're going to get back to the ocean. We're going to get Bert back to the ocean so God can create from his ashes anew. So it's really all about the full circle of life, and we're going to be experiencing that. What I'd like to do is turn it over to Suzanne.
I looked at many poems, and they were not all perfect for Dad, but I have kind of a compilation of different poems, and I'm just going to kind of pick things that remind me of my father. When life was closing in on me, my world had fallen down. You always kept me going when you would come around. You never tried to judge me. You kept my feet on solid ground. You listened with your heart, which she always did. Those big blue eyes. You told me I could be someone. You made me feel I could do anything, go anywhere. Your love was unconditional, so I give love back to you. You were the wind beneath my wings. My father was a man who had smiles to brighten your days, who always made you feel good with his warm words of praise. And what's more, he knew what to do to make wishes come true. He was my father. My father was someone who always had good stories to tell. But just as importantly, he knew how to be a good listener as well. He was patient and kind and a good friend. He was no ordinary man. He was a giant in my life, and I'm so proud to tell the world that he was my father. You made it through. I don't know if I will. But anyways, here goes. Mine is titled, Thanks for the Memories. Thanks for all the gut-busting laughs and storytelling that you gave us so many times. Thanks for the love of music, the singing in the shower, the long trips that included classics, show tunes, pop, banjo whistling, and even the OSU Beaver song. Thanks for the love of the outdoors, from Jim Young's beach abalone ventures and camping to sledding in the Blue Jay Mountains. Thanks for the love of animals of all kinds, dogs, cats, birds, rabbits, guinea pigs, turtles, and many more. Thanks for the love of sports and activities, running, swimming, golfing, walking on your hands in the front lawn, and most of all, Sunday football. Go Chargers. And thank you for your understanding, kindness, love, and patience from the beginning to the end. So, Dad, I know you're up there swinging on a star, singing Old Man River in a place with excellent acoustics. Thanks for the memories, and thanks so much.
Oh, very nice. Well, I didn't prepare anything. I did the board.
You did the board. That was a lot.
Yeah, you know, I just know my dad would love to see all of us here.
He would be so thrilled.
Yeah, this is what he'd want. And, you know, he went the best way, and we saw him in the best of his years. And he was a really gentle, understanding person. And he loved to party, and he loved family. But Kim and Suzanne said it a lot, but I know he would love to see and know that we're all doing this. We're all here because of him. He was our dad.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's not suffering, and he's at peace now. And he goes, It was Bert. He was a fun-loving uncle, father, grandfather. Oh, that's all I have to say. I'm glad you all could come. It was
Yeah, I
very
want to
nice.
say I
Yeah.
really
Thank
appreciate
you.
the whole mom's side of the family coming because
Yeah.
he didn't have anybody left on,
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, and he went in a good way.
He was ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was ready.
He had been ready.
So thank you.
Thank you all for being here.
The family has requested that I read this poem, and it's called I Am There. Look for me when the tide is high and the gulls are wheeling overhead, when the autumn's winds sweep the cloudy skies and the one by one the leaves are shed. Look for me when the trees are bared and the stars are bright in the frosty skies, when the morning mist hangs on the air, the shorter dark days pass by. I am there where the river flows and the salmon leaps in the silver moon, where the insects hum and the tall grass grows and sunlight warms the afternoon. I am there in the busy street. I take your hand in the city square and in the marketplace where people meet. In your quiet room, I am there. I am the love you cannot see, and all I ask is you look for me. You know, through life, we use roses for many different occasions, and today we're going to use these roses to celebrate Bert's life. So I'd like to have each of you take a rose, and then shortly I'm going to ask you to toss that rose overboard. And again, your thoughts, your feelings, your thoughts are going to rejoin Bert's, but it's really, even though the flower has left, like Bert has left, it's those thoughts, those feelings is really what kind of keeps us going, you know, day by day.
If I could interrupt real quickly, was there anybody else that wanted to say anything about Bert? Any story or any? Okay.
I think Daryl has it.
Watch out, we got a hook, Judy, so keep it short. Yeah, we got the boat hook in case you go too long.
Let's start with Jamie and then go around.
My last memory of Grandpa Bert was November 2013. I took Casey and Chloe and we went to visit him. And it was quite funny, actually. We were searching for him. We knocked on his door. He wasn't in his room. So my mom said he was probably in the great room. Go look for him. So we found him. We walked in, and there he was by himself, sitting in his wheelchair, watching SpongeBob on the big screen TV, really loud. He said he was waiting for the football game to come on, but he was watching SpongeBob. And Casey and Chloe thought that was pretty funny too. So that was the last time we saw him, and he was so excited to have us there. You could tell that, you know, he was lonely in that home, and he wanted to show us his whole home. He showed us all the pictures and took us around, showed us his kitchen, and it's a really, really great last memory that I have of him, and I'm so happy that we went to go visit him that day, and I sure do miss him. Love you, Grandpa.
Thanks, James.
Yeah. That's a good one.
One day that I relive, always it's Bert and Ripper and Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, but I got to go, wait, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha. Was I got to go out on his pool cleaning route with him. And he took me out to lunch. And I said, well, what can I have? Because of course I knew restrictions. And Bert told me, sky's the limit. And I just said, oh my God. So I think I got a hamburger and a milkshake. But just to have that, a whole day where I got